Alright, now go to data and click on plus, click on SQL databases and select SQL pool type, serverless or dedicated. We will do with serverless and the database name will be sales. Now click on create. Now we have this database created. Now what we will do is we will create views so that we can access the data, access the data lake storage gen 2. So go to develop and click on SQL script. Now the database will be sales and connect to will be built in. To create a view, we have to write create view and it will be dbo dot v accounts. This view is for accounts. Then there will be as select asterisk from open row set bulk. Now here will be our location. Now the location which will appear here is we have to go to the transform data. Now click on accounts and this is our data. You can see it from here, view or edit. Okay, so copy this view properties and then copy this URL. All right, where is it? Okay, now write it in here, comma, and then format CSV and then parser version equal to 2.0 and header equal to true. All right, now if I run it, oops, I did a mistake, and that is that I have to give the name as rows. Okay, now it's saying the query executed successfully. Now if I say like select asterisk from dbo dot v accounts and let's say if I run it, then and this is our clean data, because you can see that this column which was initially subsidiary of this column name was subsidiary of and we change it to parent company, so it means this is our transform data. All right, so similarly we have to create these views for other tables too. 3 4 5. All right, so let's go back to the data dictionary and this properties URL, copy it and paste it in here and change it to dbo.v. This is data dictionary. Okay, and similarly this one for the other tables, this is products. For products you can also copy URL from here. 3, this is it. paste it in here, and its name will be products. And similarly, its name will be sales pipeline, and its link is copy URL, and finally for this one, this is sales teams, and for the sales teams, there it is, and copy URL. Alright, so let's run it one by one. First one is done, and for the next one, it says fail to establish connection to server. And why is that? Let's rerun it. Okay, it's saying unexpected token date at expecting tokens. Oh, uh, so we have to add some things here, and that will be, we have to add field terminator and field quote. Okay, so it will be field terminator equal to comma and field quote equal to this. Okay, so now let's rerun it. Okay, it's a success now. Let's do this for all the other two. Successful, successful. Now let's run this table, this view finally. Alright, now all the views are created. Now if we go back and first refresh it, and then we can see here in the reviews, there is our views. dbo.v accounts, data dictionary, say products, sales pipeline, sales teams. Alright, so now we can query this data. Let's query the sales pipeline table. Select asterisk from sales pipeline from dbo.v sales pipeline. Okay, let's say we want sales agents for with close value greater than 2000. All right, select sales agent comma close value from dbo.v sales pipeline where close value is greater than 2000. Okay, now you can see there is our data. Now let's say order by close value and descending, and you can see that Rosalina Dieter has a highest close value of 30,288, then Markita, Hansen, Elise Gluck, etc. Now similarly, let's find from dbo.v sales pipeline. Now similarly, let's find out which product has the highest close value. Okay, so it will be select product comma close value from DBO, where um, actually we don't need where, we need order by close value descending. Now we can see GTK 500 has the highest close value, and which is 30,288, and then comes the GTX Plus Pro, and then GTX Pro. Next, we will connect the Power BI to storage account and then find insights from data there.